Hey yo, they waiting for it. The blazing bars, yo, they waiting for it. The blazing bars, yo, they waiting for it. So, the blazing bars, yo, they waiting for it. The blazing bars, yo, they waiting for it.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Fonz, as always. Slight turn of events. AJ and Lib are late this week. They'll be here shortly, though. So, first off, I want to say, my condolences and RIP to, again, Kobe Bryant and his daughter. All this past week, it's been nothing but great memorials for them. So, again, shout out to them. So a lot of people have been saying, like, oh, people don't know him, etc. Why are they giving this outpour? First off, people are human. Everybody connects to people different. So to the millions of people that connected to him in any way, and they feel heartbroken and want to mourn him, that's their right. Like I said, I myself wasn't impacted by Kobe as others. But as a father, in that situation where you're in trouble and there's absolutely nothing you can do to save your child, that's a pain I don't think anybody wants to bear or can actually deal with in their mind. So again, RIP, my condolences to them and their family. So we're going to start off. 50 Cent. Congratulations, 50 Cent. He has a star on the Walk of Fame. That's big for him. He's a sarcastic asshole, but 50 puts in work. That's something nobody can ever take from him. 50 definitely puts in work. Music, now movies, the series Power. Everybody turns into, So he definitely earned, his Walk of Fame. That's dope. Definitely give him his flowers while he's still here. Definitely got to do that. Speaking of which, 50, so allegedly, as we posted on Instagram page, there was an altercation with 50 Cent and French Montana. Really can't see from the video what happened, but French Montana posted a video, said he's untouched. Nothing happened. French Montana's side of the story, 50 was hosting a party, and French pulled up. When 50 got wind that French was in the building, 50 went out the back door, allegedly. So, pretty sure 50 is going to respond with something. Knowing 50 don't let nothing go unturned. So, them two have been going back and forth for a while now. Definitely two great people in hip-hop. I want to see where it goes. Definitely want to see where it goes. Also this week, so shout out to RIP also Nipsey Hussle. He won his Grammys. Much earned, much earned. He had a dope album. He probably should have won last year, but he got his already. So again, shout out to him. Shout out to his whole movement. His fiance is definitely holding him down since, since he passed. She got the clothing line going. That's big. Everything is in memorial of him. Like everything they do. His family, his camp definitely has been holding him down. That's dope. We need more of that going around. Also, it's Black History Month. That's dope. Shout out to everybody who's doing something dope. Black History Month comes once a year, but something that we should celebrate and commend all year. Not just Black history, but history worldwide. We need to think about that all year. So also moving along in hip hop, everybody in hip hop is like in Miami right now. Miami's going crazy. There's nothing but big parties. There's all type of situations. It's fights and just a lot of movement in hip hop right now in Miami. So as you know, again, we posted the altercation with the boxer Javante. That was crazy. I don't know, speculate what's going on with them, but him and his girlfriend had a situation at an event. They stormed out. To each his own. You know, that's something I think. Some things shouldn't be in public. You're dealing with somebody, of course they're going to argue. I mean, that's natural. But, you know, some things you should just save for home. You never want nobody in the business. Especially when you're a celebrity of that caliber, when there's always going to be stuff on you, limelight. Definitely should try to keep things in-house. So real quick, I'm going to see where these guys are at. Because they're actually late. Where you guys at?
We're on our way.
Yeah, I understand that. I'm saying, where are you guys at though?
Oh, we're driving down Parkway.
Oh, you're still on the Parkway. So you're like minutes.
Are you guys holding it down? Can we call in right now?
Yeah, you could call in. I'm live. You know, show must go on.
I know you live. Everybody's texting us asking where we at.
Oh wow, for real? Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you guys to get here. But definitely, you could.
Yeah.
Of course, call in.
Right now.
Yeah, call in. Yeah, well, I'm going to text you the number.
Yeah, send it to me.
Sure, guy. Not a problem.
Yeah, hey, wait. What are you talking about?
I did the, RIP condolences to Kobe.
Shout out to Kobe one
Yeah.
time.
I talked about.
I appreciate it. Have a good day.
Are you talking to me? You're not talking to me.
That's crazy. Traffic is wild out here on Parkway. Slowing us down. Ain't even talking to us.
Sure. Yeah, so then I talked about 50 Cent getting his star. You know, that's dope. I talked about him and French Montana. And I just talked about Javante.
Hold on real quick. I got a call. Hold on.
Oh, no, I'm hanging up. That's correct. So, shout out to everybody that's tuned in right now. I see that everybody's letting AJ know that they're late. Oh, hold on. Call him back. Yes.
Hey, yo, send me the number, yeah?
All right. Yeah. Marv's going to text it to you. Don't worry. We got you. All right, sure. All right. So while they're running late, they're actually going to call in. So we're waiting for that call to come in real quick. So, also in hip hop, I don't know if everybody follows them, but Mendici is out. He did his 4 years. Him and his wife Yandy, on Love and Hip Hop New York. I forgot the exact charges he went in for, but whatever it is, he's home. So shout out to Mendici. I know his family is happy to see him.
Yo.
Hey, what's going on? How are you, sir?
Oh, what's going on, man? You got the headphones in?
Yes, I got the headphones in.
Hey, yo, one time you got your boy AJ here, Rap Nerd League. Yo, we in the building.
No, you are in traffic. You're not in the building.
We're in a traffic building.
Okay.
Listen, one time for my man Kobe, one time for his daughter, Gigi. Listen, that was a sad loss, man. You know, last Sunday when we found out that he had passed away, I personally didn't want to believe it. I don't think nobody wanted to believe it. I think everybody was trying to figure out if it was true or not. I mean, when we found out it was true, man, it was heartbreaking. I had to remove the man Kobe Bryant. I think about him more of as a father, because I mean he's literally on the plane with his daughter, and he had to put his fear and what he knew was about to happen and focus on his child. That says a lot about him more so than anything else. And I think the world stopped last Sunday. So that was tough, man. That was tough to digest.
Yeah. There's not really much you could say, because the thought of, I mean, him passing is one thing, but the thought, again, like I said earlier, the thought of in that situation, like, there's absolutely like nothing you can do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
As a parent, that heartbreaking. So while you guys are on the phone, how do you feel about 50 Cent getting his star, since you wasn't here when I brought it up the first time?
50 getting his star. I thought they were too late with that. He should have been got a star. Well, it's not a bad. No, it's not a bad.
Yeah,
but,
you think it was too late?
Nah, I mean, he should have got a star a long time ago. He's been in this game for over 20 years.
Yeah, but you gotta be voted into that. You know what I'm saying? So, like, people, like, they put the name on the ballot.
Donald Trump got a star. What the hell did Donald Trump do for a star?
Again, it's a voting process. They vote you in. It's not a.
Donald Trump paid for that star.
Of course. Like, I mean, everyone pays for their star. It's not.
He got in before 50 Cent. What did he do? What he known for?
I mean, Trump been around way longer than.
Doing what? What is he known for? He's a real estate man. What other real estate man is got a star?
He's not famous though. I mean, they aren't famous. That's my point I'm trying to make. Hey, listen, yo. When you got bread and you do what you want, I guess.
Nah, he did show us having money is the reason why you could become a president.
Absolutely.
And being white.
Oh, of course.
Mm.
But, that's a heavy topic we can get into.
It's an honest topic.
Absolutely.
He's an honest answer. I like you well. You can do whatever you want.
It's true. But, with the process of the star, you got to be voted in, and you got to pay a fee. I think it's like $250, something like that. That's the fee or whatever. And then they vote, and then first you're nominated.
Check this out. For all artists that think they shouldn't pay for a freestyle or interview or to get their song played on the radio, you just heard to get a star in Hollywood, Walk of Fame, you got to pay $250. That should put everything in perspective. Everybody charge something.
That's a fact. So, yeah. So the more you know. I actually found that out when Kevin Hart got his star. I'm like, oh wait, you got to pay for it? I didn't know that. I thought they just did it because of your accolades, but no.
If it was up to me, I would never be on. If I was a star, I wouldn't pay $250 to put my name on any Walk of Fame album. They missed me with that one.
Hey man,
How much does it cost?
Point, that's like really about the look. You know what I'm saying?
How much does it cost?
What'd you say?
How much does the star cost?
I think it's if I'm not mistaken, it's $250.
$250,000?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you thought it was $250?
No. I'm just saying. Like, I want to make sure. For everybody that don't know, I just want to make sure.
You thought it was $250? No. $250,000.
Large ones.
Yeah.
All large, please. Large bills.
Big bills.
Big bills.
Well, you know what? We're gonna have a star.
No, you're gonna have a star. You're gonna have a star.
Nah, we put.
I won't have a star. I'm not paying $250 for nothing.
We can put Blazing Bars out there.
Listen. Listen. All right. So y'all gotta put when you bust down the $250, but amongst the three of us, y'all gotta split my portion.
Okay.
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 That's $125 each, right? That's what you're saying?
Yeah. It's okay.
I'm not paying. I'm not paying for no star. I don't need a star at all. I keep trying to tell you that. Bro, you know I'm cheap. I'm not paying nothing.
Like Ross said, I'm not a star. Somebody lied.
No. I think we should definitely. We'll talk about that later. We should definitely have a star. We should definitely have a star. Definitely have a style.
You, my bad, Big Money. You got it.
No.
Don't think that we forgot. We just posted the freestyle up there, and you was shining. You was icy as hell.
Word up.
I don't want nobody to think. You had you was iced down, bro. Watch, bust down, bracelet, bust down, ring, bust down, glasses, all that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hat, everything.
Cardigan on, you know what I'm saying?
I always have on a hat.
Shout out to Adi, but your hat's expensive though.
They're definitely not.
It's not.
Anyway,
so don't lie to the people, man.
Anyway,
you know who you are as a person.
Yo, we live out here, man. You can't be lying to people live.
I'm not lying to nobody live. I'm just happy to be here. So anyway, the situation with 50 and French Montana.
Yo,
that's all publicity, yo.
I think that so low key though, French Montana got hit. I don't know who hit him, but he got hit though.
Yeah? Do we have video footage of that?
We do have video footage of that.
Of him?
No. We don't have video footage of him getting hit. But the footage of French Montana trying to show his face. First of all, shout out to French Montana for styling like that. With the Fendi hoodie on though.
Yeah.
I don't know what he had. Fendi cardigan. That was fire. But if you look at his right eye, he got a little speed knot on his right where his eyebrow, like his eyebrow at, there's a speed knot there. Salute the coop. Salute the coop. Yo, you a funny guy, bro. Salute the coop. That's hilarious. That's what happened to him. Though. He got salute the coop on the eye. And I don't know. Ayo, Fun. Did you pay attention to that though? Did you recognize that?
No. No. When I sent it, I was in the midst of things. No. I just want to make sure that we covered it.
Now you gotta double back to that. Somebody hit this guy.
I got some footage here. I don't know if it's official, but
play that.
Bring it up.
Yeah, of course. Play that. Let me.
Possibly official. I mean, it's happening right now. Somebody walking out angry.
Why did he do that?
Upset, but that's how it goes.
Wasn't much
but
there.
As far as it being 50,
I guess that's after.
I think it was all publicity though, because he famously announced that he was going to be much nicer just last week. And
you did say that. Hey, somebody said when he said that, he said give him 48 hours.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? I guess it's a 72, I guess, or 96, what have you. But it seems like he's back to his old ways. So whatever.
Yo, he can't help himself, yo.
50 is 50.
I'm starting to realize that.
Every year he reminds us why he got hit 9 times. This is why.
Wow. I was just about to say something of that nature. 50 being 50, it is much safer for him to be a celebrity, because if he was still outside on the block acting the way he act, he'd probably be in a whirlwind of trouble.
No, he'd be dead. He'd be dead.
If he was still being boo-boo? If Boo-Boo was still doing Boo-Boo, yeah.
Right. If Boo-Boo was out here, he would be dead. Boo-Boo would be dead. 50 Cent is alive. Boo-Boo is dead.
Just thinking, the way he trolls people and, how he acts, if he was still on the block, involved in that type of life, he would definitely have a lot of altercations, a lot of them.
Right. I mean, he came in the game with enemies, and I think him signing the deal saved his life ultimately, because it got him out of situations in the hood and stuff like that. You saw the movie. You saw he moved to the mountains where it was snowing and stuff, like it was Rocky IV. You know what I'm saying?
Your son was on a beach.
On a beach.
Drinking milk. Drinking
out
of glass.
I remember the beach scene when he was running on the beach. Yeah. He got the worst run I ever seen in my life, yo.
Oh, man.
I don't know what he was doing on that beach. That wasn't even a job.
It was for the movie, man. So he was trying to make himself in the best light whatsoever.
Yo, after being shot, you have to retrain your body, man. He was trying to get it together. He was trying to get it together.
50 looked like he don't have no balance.
Nah.
50 he don't have no dance moves. He can't dance.
That's why y'all do
Bro,
that. Y'all
Bro, do that
one move.
The one move. Fifth got one move, bro.
Word. In that.
Hey, yo, remember Kendrick Lamar did his move over?
Yeah, he did. That's
Hey,
amazing.
yo. Why y'all dragging 50 like that?
Yeah. That's it, man. There's like you can't double back and say like you about to be a.
I like it. I don't know. I ain't dragging Fifth.
I'm dragging Fifth.
I just most unorthodox person I ever met in my life. Son can't. He got the feet. He can't flip it right at the same time.
He's supposed to be. How that sound?
Right.
How that sound? I'm on his head.
Wow. Wow. That's crazy. So you think
Let me stop you.
all of this is
like
like
catch his eye slipping one day and just.
I ain't worried about that, man.
I'm worried about that. I'm worried about that.
Yeah, you're right. I'm not worried about that. Yeah.
so y'all really think it's just publicity though?
I'm gonna say right now, if 50 Cent punch me or somebody he know punch me, I'm suing 50 Cent. I'm pressing full. I ain't gonna press charges. Well, I might have to press charges in order to sue.
Yeah.
I'm pressing charges then.
Like get like a full suit. Yeah.
I take a civil suit. I take a blue. And I'm not.
Man, so get a quick 500.
More than I was getting anyway.
Fair.
That'll be great for the podcast because you know he's gonna have a whole lot
Talk
of
about me getting
yeah. Or you suing him. You know he likes to get sued.
Yeah.
He does.
He likes to get sued.
He got really good lawyers, man.
He does.
That's what it is.
He does.
You've been talking about it for the past 4 albums. I just want some new 50 music, man. I'm tired of him dropping these singles.
What singles? He ain't got no singles.
That's my point.
But like,
No, but I mean like past couple years.
do we really care? Do we really want to be saying single though?
Yes.
I mean, it depends on the content.
Yes.
I ain't gonna hold you. 50 in my top 5. I gotta redo that. 50 in my top 5.
Wow.
For multiple reasons,
Okay.
and I believe that no one wants to hear his music though.
No.
I mean, Kiss said it.
So-
You know what I mean?
I
What's
think
your next album about? You know what I mean? He already got shot 9 times. You know what I mean?
I don't think this day and age, like, it's to where it's anticipated. Like, I don't think nobody technically want to listen to his music.
At this point, 50 is a caricature of him.
okay.
Yeah.
To that point, I don't think it's anticipated, but if he drops, everyone will listen.
Traffic real out here, man.
Yeah. I know AJ. Yeah, traffic is real. I bet.
No, bro. It's real now.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
You gonna
You guys are kind of breaking up. Are you getting closer?
I can't do, man.
Oh, okay. So,
What kind of
y'all are breaking up.
what you want?
No, they're breaking up. Hey, Marv, hang up on them.
Hey, yo, chill.
Marv, trust me, you can hang up on them. All right. So, as just heard, AJ and Lib thinks that no one will listen to 50's music. Again, I don't think nobody's looking for it. Nobody's expecting it. But one thing that we can never take from 50, he does know how to put out hits. Like, track record speaks for itself. He does know how to put out hits. You know, I think with the way that his life is moving right now, he's doing so much other things that he don't have to put out music. But everybody still know who 50 Cent is. I mean, really, that's the goal, though, to make money and survive. So he may not put out music, but everybody knows his name. Whether it's from Power right now or just him trolling on Instagram. Everybody knows his name. I mean, and he's making money off of it. So what more can you want from a person? There was a post with him, in his words, apologizing to Taraji for getting Empire knocked off and putting his new show on. He said he do want to work with her. That'd be dope though. 50 and Taraji, like their two personalities, that definitely be amazing. I would look forward to that. I would like that.
I have some Kobe related news, courtesy of Cameron of Dipset. He actually used some numerology to add up some of the dates, as in Kobe's birth, Gianna's birth.
Mm-hmm.
And when you add up the dates of the birth and death of each of them together, you get 8,024, which is Kobe's numbers, 8 and 24. Then if you add them up individually, you get 41, which is Kobe's age. He follows the tweet by saying that he's not a conspiracy theorist, but that the numbers are interesting.
Yeah. Shout out to Cameron. Thanks, Marv. He's definitely into like sports and numbers. If anybody knows that about Cameron, he's definitely into sports and numbers. So, can they hear you, Marv?
Yeah.
So the live air can hear you?
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's dope.
Yeah.
So as y'all just heard, like that's amazing. Again, the whole situation is tragic. You know, like me personally, I have a job to do, so I'm gonna talk about it. I don't like talking about it because something like that in different situations can happen to anybody. I just love the outpour that everybody's giving him, though. You know what I mean? Not saying that we didn't give him his flowers when he was here, but the way that the world is outcrying, like, it's dope. Like, they're gonna have his memorial service at the Coliseum. I wish it would have been at the Staples Center, but they said the Staples Center can't hold that many people. I think they should put a statue in front of the Staples Center for him. He deserved that. Not even because he died. He definitely deserves the statue though. Like that'd be dope. That'd be dope. So I also seen a lot of people putting out jerseys for him and his daughter at their games, college games. You know, of course, everybody's writing in on their shoes. LeBron did a great tribute to him. Who else? Yeah, it's so many to name. Everybody has like great memories with Kobe. At the end of the day, all you have is memories. Whether you're alive, you know what I mean, or the person's alive, all you have is your memories. I tell people that all the time. Your memory and what you know, nobody can ever take that from you. You know what I mean? So, them two. Shout out to everybody that's been holding them down. So, Rich Dollars, right? He's been in the music game a long time, worked with a lot of people, and he's on Love and Hip Hop. So, allegedly, Olivia, she has a great voice. I don't know whatever happened to her career. Accused Rich of stealing. In the industry that I know, people not getting their fair cut happens all the time. I don't know all of the details, but a lot of times later down the line, managers often get accused from their artists of stealing. You know what I mean? Because the older you get, the smarter you get. So, you know, everybody just want to, hey, look who it is. So everybody just want to be... I'm just happy to be here. Yeah. You take that over? There you go, AJ. Oh, you got it? Yeah. Okay.
So, wait, is people in the group chat?
Yes.
Let me see.
Yeah. I've been responding.
Let's see.
I've been multitasking up here.
Hey, one time for the one time.
I've been multitasking.
Nigga said, fuck Trump.
Sheesh.
Yo,
Came in with a vengeance. What's
he
up, y'all?
came in with fuck Trump. My bad. What's good, yo?
Marv, what's up, bro?
We in the building.
How's it going, guys? How's it going?
Chilling.
Marv, one,
What's
two
up,
with the 1, 2. What's up, baby?
All right.
Hey, yo, oh, I need a cup. I need a cup.
I got you
So-
right now.
No, Marv.
So before y'all walked in, I was
Yeah.
just talking about how, oh my God. So I don't know if y'all heard or not.
What?
Olivia, the singer,
What she do? What she do?
she didn't do nothing crazy. She just said that Rich Dollars stole money from her.
I don't. You care about that?
Nah, but what
I'm
I was
sorry.
talking
We're
about
blind.
is in the industry, later down the line, artists always
Dollars.
accuse old managers of stealing from them.
So
'Cause
is this like a segue between Mase and Diddy? Is what you're talking about?
I see where you was going with
You wanna
that.
Get into that? I'm on it, yo. I'm on it. Yeah. Nah, but
I'm just
I
happy
feel
to be
you.
here.
I feel
But
you.
but
Yeah.
again, people jump in the music industry and they're happy that they're in it.
Right.
And right off bat, they don't pay attention to contracts and numbers
Right.
and what's supposed to go on.
Right.
So as they get older, they get smarter. They're like, hold on,
Oh, I've been getting jerked this whole time.
yeah,
Right.
like you owe me. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
now, there you go, cuz leading up into it.
Which one?
Nah, he got some drink.
Oh, thank you, sir. Yes, all right. Yeah. So, Mase took to Instagram
Mason Betha.
and forever
We're gonna ride
to the top. Anyway,
to the top.
You need to have on a shiny leather suit to do that.
That's Cam's song. That's Cam, right?
nah, yeah, it was Cam on the
That's
first
Cam.
album.
You still
Horse
need
and
to have
Carriage.
on a shiny leather suit to do that.
Yeah, so he took to Twitter to, not Twitter, excuse me. He took to Instagram to air out some grievances on Diddy because famously early this week during Grammys, the Grammy lead up to the Grammy, sorry. Diddy was talking about how he wanted to be artist first and pro artist and all other stuff, and then Mase was like, "Oh, that's peculiar because you still owe my publishing rights and you won't give them back to me, even though I offered to give you $2 million." And your response was, once you match what this guy is matching, then I'll give it back to you. Or you can wait until you're 50 years old and you'll get him back that way. Mase is like 45.
So basically, got 5 more years.
Yeah, so like that's nuts. So
But we spoke about this before. I'm in control. We spoke
Yeah.
about this before. For him, if there was, we wasn't there. We don't know the exact numbers. If there was bad business, looking back now between Diddy and Mase, again, we already said we don't fully think that it's his fault. Diddy was
Who fault?
Diddy. He.
It's 100% Diddy fault.
But listen,
Absolutely.
hold on. Let me finish.
I don't care. You about to say about bad business practices that he was brought up in and all like that. I think we had this conversation
Yes.
already.
So now, but again, if he's trying to change the new leaf, like I did X, Y, and Z
You're a
then.
grown man. You knew what time it was. You knew you was raping.
no,
these
he was
people.
19. Oh, you mean Diddy? Yeah. But
He
Diddy,
didn't know what he knows now.
he did.
He did.
No.
No, he did. Listen,
He said it in the Grammy speech told it all. I was chasing hits. So he got the hits by any means necessary.
Okay.
If it was robbing people, robbing artists to make the music so they can make the music by giving them Birdman deals, he was the first Birdman before Birdman.
where you think
got
Birdman learned it from, man? Oh, no. Talk about it.
Listen, those deals was bad, and he knew it was bad.
Okay.
He took advantage of them. Listen, I don't even
hold
think
on.
Big Deal was that great.
But we'll never know.
But from what I heard,
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but from what I heard, that Big Deal was bad. But in the process of Big Deal, Big signed Diddy as an artist on the back just to make up for it. So Diddy was supposed to be signed to Biggie as an artist. So it was supposed to be vice versa.
I get what you're saying.
Okay.
But we can Google that though.
Yeah, we can Google
I'm
it.
pretty sure that's a fact.
When you really break
I
down
seldom-
what's going on, just look at the entire Bad Boy like track record. Like,
Bad Boy for
every
life.
artist minus the Locks. The Locks had to basically strong arm their way out of their deal. Famously, we know that, right?
Now think about that. Stay there for a second.
No, I'm going to. I'm about to run it down. Craig Mack, right?
No.
Oh,
Stay on
hold
the
on.
Locks real quick.
Oh, okay.
They went on the radio. Let me out my deal campaign.
Free the Locks.
Think about that.
I remember.
So if he was just learning and why he ain't let the He did let them out, but later on. What I'm saying is, why he ain't do good business by them?
Who else?
Maybe he wasn't ready
Listen.
do good business.
But that negates what you were saying.
Rest in peace, Craig Mack. Another casualty of the bad boy sweatshop, as I call it. You know what I mean?
Diddy had them kicking out hits though.
Listen. Black Rob lost a liver and a spleen.
Sean lost a lot of years.
Sean, come on now. Shout to Nas. He said, I like the way P. Diddy did Sean with different lawyers. You know what I'm saying? Well, never mind. Shout to Nas. But no, he said that.
Think about it.
Sean
because of Diddy, Sean lost his whole career.
His whole entire career.
And has nothing to show for it.
Well, I mean, he's
the man over there.
In his country,
Stop.
in Belize, right?
Stop.
Yeah.
Would he rather be the man there or here?
Fair.
Okay, then.
Who else? Faith Evans. You know, she caught a raw deal. You know, as far as like, it's as much work as she did for a bad boy.
I don't care about that.
That's you. I'm talking about. I'm painting the whole picture.
I don't think nobody else care about that.
For sure.
Vanity Kane.
The band. Yo, man.
Diddy made hits, man.
No, he did, but
And Diddy probably made a lot of people rich, but could they have been richer? That's the question.
at the expense of these
Let's
artists.
say-
Yeah.
Could they have been wealthy?
Who knows?
Could Diddy have made more Diddies though? He chose not to do that.
He did.
He chose to take advantage of them in a contract.
Of course, because that was the practice of the day. You know what I'm saying? Even before,
He could have been different.
I mean, Diddy taught exactly. He could have been the change, but at that time in the early '90s, he learned from Motown. He
I
learned from
literally
Barry
just
Gordy.
watched. I really just watched. Go ahead.
Some of these artists was in the thousands.
Oh, that's a fact. That's why Black Rob was robbing jewelry stores and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Think about that. You're an artist, and you robbing
Loon's like doing like life right now. You know what I'm saying?
for murder.
Crazy. Well, that and other paraphernalia dealings and whatnot.
If he was filthy rich, you think he'd be doing that?
Not without question. No, he wouldn't. You know
All right.
what I'm saying? So
That's what I'm saying.
there you have it, folks. That's the rundown of Bad Boy and Diddy. So I understand where Mase is coming from, but at the same time, according to Cam, you know, you hard when you go in the lower pocket. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that for me is I take it with a grain of salt.
Speaking of Mase and Cameron,
You feel where I'm coming from, though, right?
I do. So, you know, Mase is, I'm not gonna say a warpath, but he's speaking up much lately.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
He said where him and Cameron went bad is at when he got signed.
Mhm.
Because now Cam has to be number 2. He said,
Shout out to Math for stealing our whole barbershop type thing.
Oh, yeah, I peeped that.
"Oh, okay.
So now we here. He stole the whole thing. The son is in the barbershop.
It's all good, though.
Okay.
It's all good.
Yeah. So
I watched the story. I watch his podcast. It's fire. His show is fire though. Even though it is really good. Really good content. Love it. He had Murder Mook in something. What's his name?
Lou Cardan?
That's his name? Cardan, yes.
All right.
I knew you would know.
Of course.
They were telling the story. They were telling the story of how Mase and Cam got to Bad Blood. And when you hear the story, you gotta wonder. Somebody was putting a battery in somebody back in order to make that go bad.
okay. So for the people that don't know, can you tell?
Nah, go watch Math, pull it up, and watch bro get his views. I forgot what episode it was on. I want me to give you like an overview of what it was.
A quick
Okay,
synopsis. He said
I'll give you a quick one. Basically, when Cam was getting on, of course Mase was already signed.
Mm-hmm.
Mase had did a free verse, free videos, free everything. Cam had a budget. And basically, Mase was like, yo, bro, you got a budget. The money that you have is so you can pay people for these things. So Mase did something else for Cam. And Mase was like, yo, can you give me some bread for that? And Cam didn't give him the money for it. It was basically like, you my homeboy. I grew up with you.
Okay.
Do it for free. But think about it. If it wasn't Cam, Mase would get paid for it.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
No, I understand what you're saying.
At the time, whoever Cam was signed to at the time, I think it's Un.
Yeah, he was definitely on Undies Entertainment.
Un was, that's your man. Why he not doing it for the love? But Un, you got a budget of 120,000, 300,000 for Cam. Why that money is for Cam to pay artists for features and for them to come in the videos. You are raping. You are taking advantage, not raping. You are taking advantage of this relationship.
Right.
Then you got Diddy going, bro, you doing free stuff? You a platinum selling artist.
Right.
You doing free stuff for somebody that's not platinum. You supposed to get, the money is there.
Right.
And basically the story is that they fell out because one, you got Un want to save money. If I don't have to spend 50,000
Right.
and I can get it off the arm, then get it off the arm. Don't charge. Don't tell them don't charge you. And then you got Diddy saying, bro, you gotta pay for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So who wrong here?
Everybody.
You wanna? Nah, hell no. Everybody ain't wrong.
No, I'm just saying. Like,
Cam is wrong.
it's as far as like
Not even Cam. Un is wrong for not doing the right thing and giving Cam the right information or right advice. No, that's your man. I get it, but you still got to pay him. He did a solid free joint for you, and then
Not
you
paying for
double
the
back,
next.
and you try to get another.
Yeah.
Now you caused bad blood between two people that never had a real issue.
Right.
It was all over money.
Right. Again, that was the business practices of the day. Shout to Motown. And
I understand that.
Barry Gordy and all
But
that.
it should have been some.
It should have been, but it
Come
wasn't.
on, man.
You know what I'm saying? No, I agree with you, but that's how.
Cam, you can't hold no grudge. Cam, I'm not saying you wouldn't have been lit without Mase, but that was a hell of a starter pack.
Hell of a alley-oop.
Yeah. The cosign is everything in hip hop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's like somebody saying to us, "Drink champs."
Yeah.
Yo, y'all caught one of those Blazing Bars podcast episodes? Shit was fire.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
And then me saying something like, "Yo,
Can you do it again?
hey, yo, man, listen, bro.
Yeah.
But next time,
I got something going on. I gotta charge you, Nori."
Yeah.
What?
Right.
Are you serious?
The cost of doing business.
He did that. Nori, whatever Nori wanted. What'd you say you wanted, bro?
Yeah.
What did you say you want?
Right. But
Wasn't like that.
Mm.
Trash. Yeah, brother.
no, it was him. He had the flow.
So again, Mase said it was something of that nature. Cam don't like being number two.
Of course not.
He was putting out. I mean, no artist would want to be number two. But
Ain't
he said
nobody.
at that time, Cam was coming up, but he was number two to Mase. He didn't like that. He said, Mase said, the roles had switched because coming up in the real world,
Mase was number two.
He was number two.
Mase was number two.
He said, basketball, clothes, everything. He was number two to Cam. Cam scored all the points. He was a star athlete.
Right.
Cam always been a fresh dude. So Cam's, I don't want these anymore, was Mase, get fresh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So now it makes sense, but I don't know. Of course, we don't know everything that's true.
I do
so
not.
he was like, so now they're going at it because he has to be number two. He don't like to be number two. He said, so then, when Jim came out from behind the scenes
Right.
and he's the number one artist, him and Cam got into it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? He said it's a pattern. Anytime Cam has to be number two, there's a problem. He said when Cam went to Rockefeller and everything, him and Jay get into it because now you're second to Jay. There's bad blood.
Right.
Me personally, I don't want to be.
Jay ain't want them there, period.
That was a Dame call, right?
That was it.
Facts.
Dame. You know what I mean?
Right.
I can understand that, you know, I understand who these guys are, but who are these guys? Why are you giving him this position?
Right.
Again, because
And Dame felt that.
at this time,
Dame, you got to go. This is like, basically, Dame ruined Rockefeller. Now think about it.
Hey, I don't know.
I don't know.
I can't really say that.
If Dame doesn't bring Cam in and makes him a president, you could bring him in. I'm sure the acquisition.
Yeah, they
It was a smart acquisition.
How this thing going then?
Facts. But you don't come in there and do what you did. You don't come in and make somebody a president. Like, I watched a Drink Champ shit with Bleak. Bleak said he was hot. How you do that? Bleak been you don't. Come on, bro. You don't do nothing like that.
Right.
Dame was foul for that. And Dame is where Dame is at because of that.
Again, business practices of the day. You know what I mean?
That wasn't even a smart business move. I don't think people did that in real life back even before.
No, but you got to understand, real life and in the industry are two different things. You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm saying though, like you saying that that's a business practice.
I think
No, I'm not saying it's happening now. I'm saying that was what was going on. Like,
I think for
all
the-
those moves, it all goes back to Diddy, man.
Yeah, I think for the most part,
That's all I'm saying.
what happened
Diddy.
was,
Yeah, but that,
you know,
you,
Dame
you.
and Cam, like, that's their man in real life.
Right.
So if I got a situation and I'm putting my man on, I'm gonna put him on so that he's good.
right.
So I think it wasn't a business mind, business state of mind. It was like, that's my man. I got a situation. I'm gonna put you in a good
You
situation.
just never did that.
No, I understand it because at this time you're already building something with somebody else.
Right.
I get it. You put the ladder back, you know what I mean, to pull up other people. And again, putting him on Rockefeller was great. You know
Right.
what I mean?
Making him be the president, wrong.
Yeah. So it's like he pulled him up and threw him up. You pulled him up, then threw
You, like,
him up.
vaulted him
You know what I
over
mean?
it. Yeah. I
So,
get you.
as far as loyalty, it's great what you did for loyalty. Now, as far as business wise, it maybe could have altered the greatness of Rock Nation at that Rockefeller at that time.
You see
He,
that with,
he ruined Rockefeller.
you see
because
that
of
with every dynasty though, like in sports and music, all that. You know what I'm saying? Same thing happened with the Warriors. You know what I mean? Like, let's say Dame was Draymond. You know what I'm saying? If he never won that, if you would
I
never,
didn't think about it like that, but Dame definitely Draymond.
yeah, true.
But
If you would have never won that KD like that, he probably would have stayed on the team. He probably would have won another chip.
But at the same,
You know what I mean?
Because Draymond thought he was better than KD. Or he thought they really didn't need KD. But we're looking at it now. And boy,
everybody's hurt.
they definitely need KD. Even
Everybody's
when they
hurt.
wasn't hurt.
Nah, everybody's hurt. Because I mean, it's been proven that they won without KD.
They did.
So I got.
When was this?
When was this? The year prior.
No, the year before that.
Yeah, the year before that. They won without KD. The Warriors won without KD.
And then right after that,
They lost to the Cavs.
right, they got spanked. Then
Game 7.
they went and
Never
got
forget.
KD.
Never forget.
Yeah.
Then they went and got KD, and they ain't looked back since.
Okay.
What I'm saying is, without KD, they would have lost again.
Maybe I don't know. I'm not sure.
Absolutely, they would have lost again.
But I'm not gonna say Dame is a horrible businessman because he get things popping.
He's a great businessman.
At that time, he made a bad business decision.
He's a good business. Hey, listen, if it wasn't for
That's a good
Dame,
point.
if it wasn't for Dame, you don't have no Jay. I don't care how smooth Jay is of a businessman.
Right.
And what I mean by that is because they were like, "What you mean there's no Jay?" Dame went in those offices and raised hell
Right.
for Jay-Z.
for Jay-Z.
Yeah, Dame was gonna
This
kick
is
him
my
down doors.
artist. You're
Right.
not going to do
Right.
this. We're going to do this. You're not going to treat him like
He made
this.
sure Jay-Z was always in the forefront.
Just saying.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks to see somebody that went that hard and for them not to still be together. But you can't do that, yo.
Yeah.
So, prime example. If I do anything for us, I'm always thinking the best interest of all three of us. I'm not thinking about me.
Right.
I'm thinking for the best interest of everything. I'm not telling you who it is, yo.
Like-
I'm not telling you. You know what you gotta say? Yo, tell us who the guy is. He lying. I'm not telling y'all. That's still the best interest for all three of us.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
We'll talk
So-
about this offline.
Okay. So, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
So,
see
but
what you're
you can't do that and then have a bad relationship because you kind of know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get you AJ Dash.
That's a fact. I'm going to everything raising.
Nah, that's a
Y'all
fact.
know how I
That's a
am.
fact,
He really a bully, but I be having zero tolerance when it comes to the business side of it. Like, you see what
I
I'm
do
saying?
too.
Nah, yo, you think violence solves
No,
it? I
no.
don't think violence solves it. When the business aspect come in the place, we just level up over whatever the business is.
No,
they try to make it seem like we can't get in it, then we still get in it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you say we can't do, I just find a way to do it.
Don't
You
just
wanna
paint me.
you want to beat them up.
Don't just paint me to be some violent guy. Am I a bully? Yes. Now,
Don't paint me to be a violent guy. How many times?
hold on, listen, hold on,
if I was able to show the group chat.
Hold on.
You would. Let me go out.
Okay, so listen, right? I am a violent guy, right? But hold on. I am not like,
It's violence with a purpose.
yes. Excuse me? No, not at all.
You gotta mute us. We're good,
Yeah,
guys.
so look, if we have a situation, right, I'm going for what's best for us. Now, if somebody's trying to do something wrong,
Right.
I'm going to confront them. I'm not just going to go beat them up. I'm going to confront them and let them know
Don't get indicted.
that we're not taking this.
Right.
Now, does AJ come with the more business side of it? Yes. But I'm going to confront you. You're not just going to treat us any type of way.
Right.
But that's why it's three of us, because I'm going to tell you to your face that you're not going to treat us any type of way with my finger in your face. Then I'm going to move out the way and let AJ put the numbers in you.
All right. I don't know what point you try to prove, but
I'm not. That's not violent though.
He proved the point.
you just
though.
said
I
you put a
get it.
finger in someone's face.
But I didn't
but
touch
that's not
them.
violent though.
I
Like,
didn't
that's
touch
just-
them.
You just pointed like that wasn't
Yeah.
violent.
Yo,
I
so
didn't
you
touch
don't know
them.
anything about personal space, is what you're saying.
Well,
Personal space is not something you respect.
You disrespect blazing bars. I am your personal space.
Ooh.
You see what I'm saying?
Ooh.
Right.
I'm with it though. Nah,
I can
with
name 5 people in this group from this group chat that you want to beat up right now.
Have they disrespected blazing bars?
I would say yes.
So what's the
So
problem?
what's the problem, right?
Oh my God.
What's the problem?
What's the problem? No. But
I have no other cheeks to turn to.
No other cheeks.
No,
Not turning another cheek up.
no.
All right, listen, man.
Yeah, but back to the music. You know what I mean? So
It's aggressive. But he had to take a deep breath. Sigh.
bully music coming
Right,
soon.
right,
That's
right.
all I'm
so
saying.
back to
Bully
the
music coming soon. He got a surprise for you. I got mine. He told me about mine already. You gotta get to him.
Bully music.
Hey, yo, Murder Mook, holla at us, yo.
Yeah, holla.
I bumped into Murder Mook, man. I told him about it. That's what he wanted to tell you. Well, we're gonna see if Murder Mook holla at us or not.
Nah, that'd be lit. That'd be cool.
That wasn't what I want to tell you, but thank you.
See if Murder Mook
Yo,
holla
did you
at
guys
us.
watch the Grammys last week?
No.
No,
Kobe had passed
I know.
away.
I
didn't give
I
a fuck
seen a
about that
recap.
Grammy.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah,
I
man.
don't care about recap.
I did say, already. Y'all wasn't here. Y'all was late. Shout out to Nipsey.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
He won. You know what I mean? He should have won last year.
he should have won last year.
You know what I mean? But they rectified it. You know what I mean?
They didn't.
You don't think?
Did
so?
it? It didn't do it when it counted. When it counted, it was while he was alive.
He still goes in the books though. as
No.
he-
You got a Grammy. No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about they should have did it while he was alive. Because
And he
that's
earned it. Why he earned it?
Why he was. No, he earned it still to this point.
No, but I'm
'Cause
saying
when
why-
it was racks
I
in the
said
middle,
why
right?
he was alive and earned it.
Racks. Listen, Victory Lap. I don't care what you say. Was the best album that year. He deserved to win.
It was still
best
Lupe,
album.
but it's cool though.
No, it wasn't.
Um,
and you know
no,
better.
no.
We talked about why it was Lupe.
But yo,
Lupe album was good, but it didn't
Nah,
touch
Lupe
people.
album was great.
All right, but okay, great.
Shout out
it
to-
just didn't. He can have a great album that didn't touch nobody but the Lupe fans.
That don't make sense. Whatever. We'll talk about it later.
Nah, but definitely shout out to everybody that's actually in hip hop
Yeah,
that,
for sure.
that won a Grammy.
That's a fact.
For sure.
Because again, that's big. Because they like shunned us. Oh, do they really have to win? You know
Well,
what
they
I mean?
still shunning us. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, like a lot of the categories don't get televised and things like that. Like,
Oh, we got 5 minutes. I
Sure.
just wanted to point out. I'm sorry not to cut nobody off.
Yeah.
We talked about the Igor joint.
Yeah, for
what,
sure.
What did I tell you?
You said that what did you say?
I said he's gonna be labeled as a hip hop artist.
Oh,
And you
right,
was
right.
like, but it's not hip hop. And I said, what is he? And I was like, he's a rapper. And I said, well, then he will be labeled as a hip hop artist. Did I not tell you that?
Right.
Okay.
I still think it was wrong though.
No.
In the last
I agree
minute-
with you. The debate was I was trying to tell you that they're gonna put him in that category.
Yeah,
and he
but-
was like, it shouldn't be. And I'm like, even though it shouldn't be, I'm telling you what they're gonna do.
Yeah, I
and
knew
he
that,
got on
though.
stage and said, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, go ahead.
No,
He just messed up. But the last couple minutes we got, how do you feel about Lil Wayne's album?
I think like the first 8 songs is
You
crazy
didn't
to
like
me.
you didn't like the first 8? Oh,
No, the first 8
okay.
songs.
I was about to cry like, yo.
No.
He
He came out the gate.
Listen, I'm about to say something.
Haymaking. Woo.
I'm about to say something that's gonna make you guys proud, I guess.
Woo.
But the album was too long.
What?
They had too many songs.
Wow. We should have been on time for this one. We should have been on time for this.
It's a
What,
cool
it's
album.
24 songs.
That's too many. That's too many songs, bro.
Wow.
Songs.
I thought I
would've
would never hear this.
I'd have been straight with like a good 15. You know what I'm saying? 15 songs.
Wayne, I thank you. I appreciate you for having 24 on there.
Does it?
Shout out to one of my favorite numbers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And thanks for the 24. And you got my man to realize that the long ass songs, long ass playlist, track songs is too much for an album. We don't want to listen to that long. But thank you, Rabner. I appreciate that.
Does it
It's a good album though.
goes in?
That's cool. It's cool.
Does it goes in his collection as a great album?
Absolutely not.
Comparing it to what, like the non-Carter albums, or just the albums and like his whole
His
whole catalog.
his whole catalog.
Oh no.
You talk about his whole catalog.
I mean-
I'll put it. I won't put it at the bottom because he was spitting like he has some
No,
bars
it's
on
not
there.
the bottom.
It's not the bottom.
My favorite body of work from Lil Wayne is probably the Carter 2,
Yeah, me too.
No Ceilings, Drought 3.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Yes, sir.
Bringing up No Ceilings. Does it has the impact of No Ceilings? Because No Ceilings,
Nah, not at all.
he
I'm playing that
went,
when I got outside.
he went off.
Yeah,
Like, I think somebody talked about his mother or something. Like, no, seriously.
No,
like,
I know.
Every track in No Ceiling was like,
He killed it, right?
yeah.
Shit,
So
somebody talk about
like,
his mother.
No Ceilings was a moment. You know what I'm saying? Because
Oh, man.
he was fresh off the not the of course the drought, but like
Drought 3.
the dedication mixtapes and all that stuff. So when No Ceilings came out, it was a culmination of all those
I like
things.
Dedication 2.
I mean, your Dedication 2 is my favorite one.
Yeah, Dedication
3 is hard too, but 2 takes the cake.
1 was fire though.
Yeah, of course.
And you know what's crazy about that? I ranked them in order in which they came out. 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
okay,
That's
so
the crazy part.
another thing about Lil Wayne. So
The last one was good too. People slept on it though.
It was.
So with him putting out music, should he still put out music, or
Absolutely.
do you
course.
think like this album he should stop?
He should still put out music.
No, put out music because as long as you're still good at what you do, and he's very good at what he does,
It's a fact.
keep feeding the people.
All right.
I don't see why.
Another question. So is it? I haven't listened to it yet. Is it Lil Wayne or is it Skater Wayne?
Lil Wayne.
It's Lil Wayne.
It is.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
Okay.
he's not on his rebirth wave or nothing like that. Like it's not Tunchi. It's definitely Wayne. Like just it's just too much. It's too many songs. That's all I'm saying.
Tunchi.
It shouldn't have been 24.
Hey man, I mean,
It's your boy AJ, man.
Rap Nerd Lead.
it's your boy Fonz that was on time.
For once.
Nah, he was on time last time too.
No, he wasn't. He came in
The
late.
door was locked.
No, he came in late, bro.
Because the door was
Nah,
locked.
bro, you came in late.
Who locked the
You got here
door?
like 11.
I said, yo, hey, yo, they waiting
No.
for it. I said, what? I said, they waiting for it. I said, what? I said, they waiting for it. Yeah, yeah, yeah.